Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 165 of our broadcast. And Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit and later YouTube about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. Before you today, in brown and gold, is our onagadori hen named Kagome. In black is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And over there, our fuzzy little fellow in gray is our silky rooster named Stormy. And all 3 of these fine feathered fellows make one happy little flock. Today they are in good spirits. Braveheart had yet another egg today, which makes this 7 days in a row in which she has laid an egg. So she is definitely a little bit uncommon for an ayam cemeni, who we should be expecting to have anywhere from 1 to 2 eggs a week. So for her to have 7, well, I guess that's a good indicator that she's been having quite a bit of nutrition. We got a little bit of noise from Kagome this morning. There's a little incident with her and Stormy. Stormy actually managed to get right on top of Miss Kagome. It looked like for a time that he was going to mate with her. And then Braveheart actually kind of bum rushed him. She leapt up, she knocked Stormy off of Kagome's back, and kind of stared him down. So I wasn't expecting that reaction from Braveheart, but it looks like, in her eyes, she was defending her sister. So in a way, it's kind of funny, it's a little bit sad, it's an interesting little dynamic that has developed here. Stormy is so ready to get to mating, but the girls really are not in that mindset right now. But right now they're getting along. Today's episode, we're not going to be going further than 2 o'clock. Lauren and I have something to do this afternoon, but that will still give us nearly an hour of the Chickies today, assuming that all goes well with the stream and, crashes and such. I do have my laptop set up here just in case to see if anything freezes on my end. And just to keep track of the chat. The chickens today are officially 165 days old. As Braveheart here comes to say hello. Hello there, my lovely Braveheart. Yeah, I know. You are a good little chickie. And hello there, sweet Catastrophe. We have an interesting little treat for the chickies. We did go to one of our favorite Asian markets before to help for our Thanksgiving, and I did pick up these for the chickies. So right here, these are cooked and dried anchovies. You see Stormy is looking quite intently, as is our Braveheart, and they are gonna be giving us a little bit of a shot. This is just full of protein for them. And, it can be quite a nice little treat for the chickies. It could be quite reminiscent of the buggies that they had when things were a bit greener outside. They're finding many less bugs these days. Oh, and Monochrome Observer, thank you for the silver award. That's much appreciated there. In fact, Miss Braveheart, would you like to be the first one? Let me... Yeah, Stormy, I hear you. You're going to get some too. So I'm going to pick up a couple here in my hand. Oh, she decided she had enough of that. She's not going to wait on the ground. And here you go, Miss Braveheart. I know, it's much different. Oh, you like that? Oh, Braveheart is a fan of the anchovies. You almost got it there, Kagome. There you go, Kagome. Ooh, Stormy's a happy boy. Oh, Braveheart got that one first. All right, let me get a whole bunch in my hand. I'll give you Chickies a better shot. Oh! Stormy's such a happy boy. Stormy likes anchovies, it seems. Oh my. Such happy chuckles from Stormy. Oh my. And Braveheart looks like she's a big fan. Kagome maybe can take it or leave it there. Oh, Stormy. Oh dear, oh dear. Definitely a fan of the dried anchovies. And there you go, my son. Oh! And there you go, Braveheart. Fan of these little anchovies. I guess to her, they're just kind of like little bugs. And all disrespect, yeah, these are some interesting chickens. In gray is our silky rooster named Stormy. In black is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And in brown and gold is our onagadori named Kagome. All of them are chickens. And they are all very kind of unique breeds. All of them are Asian breeds. The ayam cemeni originally kind of were developed on the Java Islands. They have hyperpigmentation, which means this black coloration goes all the way down to her very bones. Kagome here has tail feather. Her tail feathers can grow out to be more than 20 feet in length or over 6 meters. Right now they're about 15 inches. And over here, Mr. Stormy, he's covered in these furry, fuzzy feathers, and he will be his whole life. And hello there, Benalis. Lovely to have you on the stream. And in this show, we just kind of watch the chickies as they go about their day. We give them various little treats. And apparently the girls assert their authority over Stormy right now, as I think they've had a bit too much of his shenanigans today. Stormy has been very eager to try to mate with the girls. He almost successfully managed to mate with Kagome earlier, but Braveheart stopped him by basically just like tackling him off of Kagome's back. He actually perfectly managed to get on her back and was balancing. But she just like body tackled him off. She stared him down and he walked away. And that was Braveheart doing that to defend Kagome. So I've never really seen her be that aggressive towards Stormy, but I guess when it comes to Kagome, she can assert herself a bit more. Okay, Braveheart, okay. Do you want some more of those snacks? Oh, I still see a couple on the ground. Here. Oh, you dropped it. You dropped it right there. Yeah. And today, I actually remembered to bring a glass of water. And Kitty Mo the Angry. Yes, this is a little silky rooster here named Stormy. He is our one little rooster of our flock. The chickens do cuddle, as you can see. Braveheart coming right here into my lap. Stormy's alerting the girls that he's found some more of these little fish that he's dropped, the little dried anchovies. And Braveheart's having a fun time just jumping on and off my knee right now. It's always fun to hear the little noises that they make, especially Stormy when he's so happily eating. Oh, and I agree there, Kitty. Yes, the silkies are just a joy kind of to pick up and pet. Very soft, very lovely little birds. You know, even the roosters, as we can see here. Stormy is most assuredly not a hen. He's been very eager to try to mate with the girls. He is very vocal. When he has an opportunity, he will crow away at us. Sweet catastrophe, we did get another egg from Braveheart today, which makes it 7 days in a row. An actual week of an egg every day from Braveheart. So that was quite surprising. Braveheart's breed is only really supposed to produce up to about, well, normally, I will say, 80 eggs a year, which means that's going to be 1 to 2 eggs a week. So with her producing an egg every day, that definitely makes her a bit different from most normal ayam cemanis. Yes, so she is black. Her skin is black, her muscles are black, her bones are black, her organs are black, but her eggs are actually a light pink coloration. So the eggs are not black. If the egg was black, I imagine that would be it being gone really bad. But generally speaking, ayam cemeni eggs tend to have a slightly pinkish hue to them. And yeah, they've turned out really well. We've used the eggs, and we have had double confirmation that Stormy has not managed to fertilize any of the eggs, because if you look very, very carefully when you break open the eggs, it's very hard to see a difference between fertilized and unfertilized eggs. But in fertilized eggs, assuming they have not been warmed at all, they will have just a teeny tiny little white spot on the yolk. And that will tell you that they had been a fertilized egg. And none of the eggs that we've used from Braveheart have had that spot, which just confirms to us that Stormy has not managed to kind of seal the deal. So we don't know what the sort of consequences of her laying so many eggs are going to be. So far the eggs have all been very perfectly formed. There's no malformation. The shells themselves are very solid. They are not thin. So that's a good so that's a good indicator that she is getting enough calcium. And she's, looking very healthy. Her feathers are very shiny and healthy looking. So we're just keeping a close eye on her to make sure she's getting the nutrition that she needs. She hasn't shown any instinct yet to kind of brood over the eggs. She just kind of has the eggs, and then she walks away from them. She's not showing any interest in sitting on them. It's possible that this behavior will change in time. Or, you know what, it might even be possible that Kagome ends up being the broody one out of the entire flock. Oh, and you see that kind of classic, almost broom shape that Kagome's tail is taking right now as she's preening. Lovely, lovely. Her tail feathers at the moment are about 15 inches long. Oh, and that's a good way to describe it there, kitty. Their friend calls that fertilization spot the dot of life, or the life circle. So yeah, so far none of Braveheart's eggs have been showing that dot of life. And, we have been carefully watching Stormy. We know that he is definitely trying in the field of love, but it's not being reciprocated yet. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. Hello. Yeah. She does sometimes like looking at herself on the laptop there, and my knee does give her a good view. There you go, sweetheart. There you go. Yeah. How you doing, Braveheart? Yeah. Oh, going for a huggle there. There you go. And the chickies are a little quiet now, but that could be good. They were a little bit noisier before when we were going ahead and feeding them and cleaning up around here. So it's nice to see them just get along and relax. Chickens can be notoriously kind of high-strung at times. They can get spooked fairly easily. They could get upset very easily, which is one of the reasons why I tend to keep my voice so low and melodic as I'm with them. It helps them relax. It helps them live their best little lives. Oh, as they've all found a few more of the little fishies down there. Hold on. I got these in my hand and I'm going to break them up for you guys a little bit. Okay. There you go, Braveheart. Oh, we got a couple more here. Let's see. Oh. I could give them a few more little fishies there. Oh, and Rufus C., your chickens never let you pet them. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, we do make sure to pick up our chickens every day. We give them pets every day. All of our chickens, the ayam, cemeni, the onagadori, and the silkie are well known for being quite friendly. So the mix of all of these things has made it possible for us to continue to pet them and to pick them up. Let me give you a few of these in your food dish, guys, okay? Maybe that will make you all happy and share. There you go. Yeah, it's food. Braveheart and Kagome go right for him. And these are just some cooked and dried anchovies that I've given them, which are another sort of little blast of protein. It's reminiscent of the bugs that they would find in the yard normally. Oh, hello, Mr. Stormy. So I'm not sure if they're so mellow because of their breeds or it's because of the way that we raise them. The chickens are a mix of indoor-outdoor. They come inside for these broadcasts and to sleep at night, and then we bring them outside during the day. We bring them inside mostly as a way of, well, for these broadcasts to have a better internet connection, and at night to keep them safe from local predators, such as the very large raccoons that we have in our neighborhood. They're about the size of mid-sized dogs, and we've had friends in the area lose chickens to them. Oh my. Little chickie argument. Braveheart was not a fan. So generally we just try to be nice and calm around them. We give them lots of pets. We give them lots of treats, and they're pretty calm. There. So it's nice just to see them chill out and be with each other. I know many people have much larger flocks than us. We only have 3 chickens. Probably once we get to the new year, and we're having both Braveheart and Kagome producing eggs at the same time, and hopefully Stormy will be fertilizing the eggs. We'll be maybe increasing the flock by 2 more birds. We'll want to try to hatch 1 egg from Braveheart and 1 egg from Kagome and see what those little hybrid babies will look like. Zik, ZH, is it chickens that their heads stabilize when you move them up or down? Yes, it is. And chickens will do that to different degrees depending upon their mood, what their breed is, how well they're going along with your trick at the moment. So yeah, and it could be a reflection of their owners, the different sort of temperaments chickens have. Generally speaking, when they are let to be a little bit more wild, they have to be a little bit more nervous. They have to move a little bit faster because they're constantly on the lookout for any predators or any dangers. Whereas over here, for these three little chickens, you are seeing three very pampered little animals here. And Zik, ZH, thank you for the Heartwarming Award. That is much appreciated. And yes, over here is an ayam cemeni. Her name is Braveheart, and she is a lovely little hen. So chickens do have taste buds. They taste different things than we do. Like, for example, chickens cannot taste capsaicin. So they can't really taste spicy things like we do. So one of the favorite little treats that we've given our chickens are some like crushed red pepper. They like fresh habaneros. And to them, it's not very spicy because they can't actually taste it. Oh, and Rufus C. Well, I can see why it would be hard to give each of your chickens individual attention when you have 17. That is quite a lot of chickens to handle. Oh, my little boy. There you go. There you go. Yeah, my dopey little boy. So fluffy and lovely. And hello there, LEB88. And Stormy is quite the funny little guy there. Oh, and pretty much any chicken could be like a champion at tasting like spicy things or like chili or something. Because, well, they're not tasting anything spicy when they're eating it. Yeah, Miss Kagome, yeah. Did you want to get picked up by Dad? Let me see. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Maybe Stormy does. Let's see. Hey, little Stormy, see? You're flying. You're flying with Dad. Oh. There you go. There you go, my little man. The smallest, but yet biggest rooster of our flock. Stormy from above. There we go. Oh, Kitty, your friend has chickens and breeds goats, and you always think it's funny when the chickens scare one of the goats. That is quite funny. I guess if you had an aggressive enough chicken, they could probably scare off a goat or two. I've seen chickens in the past on farms that have managed to scare grown men that were over 6 feet tall. So I guess that's not a stretch that they could scare off a goat. The chickens are doing well today. They are doing well with their now pulverized feed. They have had their treat of cooked and dried anchovies, which they appear to be enjoying. All of them have eaten some of the anchovies. Stormy was quite happy. He was making some happy little clucks when he got them. So we're all having a good time here. Today we'll be ending the broadcast a little bit earlier, at about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is in a little less than half an hour. Lauren and I have something to do. Tomorrow I will be on set, so it is very likely that Lauren, aka Daunting Walnut, will be doing our broadcast tomorrow. Oh, and Kitty, well, thank you for the follow there. For any of you watching, we also have a YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. There is a link to it in my profile page, and we have uploaded all of these streams, all 165 days, up to that channel. So you can see them grow from just 3 little fuzz balls to the more adult chickens that you see here today. And they do like that digging sort of attitude there. Oh, I can imagine turkeys might need some attention as well. And, you know, all animals, all little friends that we get to share in our lives appreciate that extra attention. Yes, Stormy, yeah. There you go, little fuzzy man. Oh dear, you're looking at Kagome. Are you going to try to mate with her? Oh my. All right. Well, I think you guys might want a few more little treats here. Maybe you do. Yeah, Miss Kagome? There you go. Some cooked and dried anchovies here. Nice little blast of protein for you guys. Yeah. They're like buggies, I know. So they haven't really been able to have as many bugs when they go outside lately because the temperatures have gotten so low. So it's nice for them to have a little bit more protein. They get some protein from their feed as well. Whoa, Braveheart is definitely the one who likes this the most. She's the only one who's laying eggs at the moment. She has laid an egg every day for the past 7 days. And as such, her appetite has really grown. Yes, right here in black is an ayam cemeni. So she has hyperpigmentation, which means her black coloration goes all the way down to her bones. And Stormy here is our little silky guy. He has hyperpigmentation too. Want some more? There you go. And Jaquil, why can't I say that right now? Linda, thank you for the Rocket-like award. I don't know why my tongue was stumbling on that. And yes, Braveheart has been a little bit more unusual by having an egg every single day. Her breed is really known for just having 1 to 2 a week, so she's really a little overachiever right now. No, Braveheart's eggs are not black. They are actually a light pink in coloration. When our Kagome over there starts laying eggs, her eggs will be brown. And if Stormy had been a female, silkies generally have blue eggs. Just kind of like matching his little sort of like cheek slash ear area right there that you see. Oh my, Mr. Stormy, oh my. Come here, Mr. Grumpus. Was that a sign that you needed a cuddle from Dad? There you go, little one. Some time with your dad, a few little pets, and you could be a happy little boy. There we go, I think he needed some more attention there. I was giving the girls a lot of treats. I wasn't focusing on him, and now he has all of the focus. There you go, my lovely boy. So the feed that they're eating, they are on organic layer pellets. We supplement that with a mix of pulverized sunflower seeds. We add flax seeds, and then we also add a mix of grit to it to help their digestion. There we go, my Mr. Stormy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Mr. Stormy? What you up to today, my lad? Besides having a very fuzzy little butt. Yeah, I love your fuzzy inbuilt trousers, your feathery little feet, and that dopey little cluck that you make. I love Kagome's stylish little comb that's kind of falling over to one side, and of course her gorgeous, lovely tail feathers, the gradation of the colors as they go down. And I love how sleek Braveheart's feathers have gotten, how lovely her temperament is. And the fact that they've all gelled as one lovely little flock. And we try to give them a nice little mix of treats to eat as well. Some of their favorite treats are sesame seeds, yogurt, peppers. We saw with the boiled anchovies here. They quite are enjoying them as well. I think they like it a bit more when I break it up. Okay, you don't need to jump to get it. Did you want some, Mr. Stormy? Is that why you came over here? There you go. Oh, it's okay, my lad. It's okay. It's okay. The girls will pay attention to you soon enough. Well, thank you. Hats off to you. We're just trying to give the chickens the best care possible. These are not working birds. These are like lovely little pets, members of our family and friends for life. And Stormy is just being a grumbly little boy off there to the side. He's been told off by both of the girls today. I'm not sure if he's in a little huff in there in the corner. I think he still might be a little bit miffed because he almost managed to mate with Kagome before. But Braveheart stopped it. She kind of tackled him off of Kagome's back and then stared him down. So ever since then, I think he's realized that, hey, maybe I'm not on the top of the totem pole. Maybe I'm on the bottom. They don't ever tend to really wake us up. We are on the top level of the house. This is kind of in our split level basement here. So we try to wake up early to feed them anyway. So even if Stormy is kind of crowing, we can't really hear him from upstairs when we have the bedroom door closed. Yeah, Stormy's realizing he needs to be a little bit more of a gentleman when it comes to mating with the girls. Because just trying to jump onto the girl's back and start to, mate is not the way to go, my son. You need to kind of woo the girls. You need to do your funny little dance. They need to sit down for you. And then you can see about mating. The actual process for chickens only takes about a couple of seconds. So once, he's up there, it wouldn't take very long at all. I imagine, you almost might see that it isn't worth all of this fuss. Oh dear. And not McLovin77. It's fairly easy to deal with the poop that they leave behind. You have to factor in a few things here. We only have 3 chickens, so we don't have a very big flock in the first place. All of these chickens are not really the standard farming breeds, so it means all of them are a lot smaller than a lot of these farm chickens that you see as well. They spend about, let's underestimate it and say half of their days outside. So they already poop outside quite a bit on the lawn. So the poop that we have to deal with in here is, there's some, but it's manageable. We sweep and mop about twice a day, and then we just kind of put that stuff in our compost bin outside to help with breaking down everything for the lawn. And yeah, so it's not all that bad. I'd say cleanup is about 15-20 minutes a day. And, considering all that we get out of the chickens with their companionship, Braveheart's been helping out with the eggs lately. She's had 7 eggs in 7 days. it's quite an easy price to pay. And no worries there, not McLovin. We get a lot of questions about that, about the mess. And with the blankets as well, it's fairly easy. Every 2 to 3 days, we put the all of the blankets and towels into the washing machine. We put it into a sanitized cycle, and then we put them into the dryer for an antibacterial cycle, and they're all nice and clean. So, I mean, as long as you stay on top of the cleaning, they can never produce enough to really make it overwhelming, which is why, the smell in this room isn't overpowering or anything. We are not really smelling anything in the way of chicken poop right now. The thing that you really smell in this room at the moment is really just the pulverized feed that we're giving them. So you're having a little bit more of almost like a cereal sort of smell in the room right now. So the aviator asks, are you eating the eggs they lay, or are you saving them for adding to the flock? So at the moment, we do not have any fertilized eggs. Stormy has not managed to successfully mate with Braveheart, or Kagome for that matter, who's not producing eggs yet. So all of the eggs that Braveheart is producing are unfertilized eggs. So we have been using them. They are quite lovely and much better than store-bought eggs, we've discovered. When we are going to be increasing the size of the flock, we will be picking out 1 egg from Braveheart and 1 egg from Kagome to see about increasing our flock. So we're just going to be starting with 2 chickens. That will likely be in a couple months from now. So we probably will still be cooking fertilized eggs when that happens. Fertilized eggs and unfertilized eggs are basically the same thing. The only difference is with a fertilized egg, if you let a chicken sit on it for about 10 days, or you put it into an incubator for about 10 days, the embryo will start to develop. And then when you put it up to a light source, you will see a dark shape in there. You'll start to see like veins and such. And you'll know that that is definitely a fertilized egg. It has been growing. But if a fertilized egg never gets that initial heat, it will look almost identical to an unfertilized egg. The only difference is that there will be a tiny little white circle on the yolk when you crack it open. And that is the only difference when you're eating them. So, yeah. And we did have a good Thanksgiving over here. Did I hear about David Prowse? What? I don't know about that. Not sure I know who that is. At the moment, the chickens are inside here in their playroom, and Stormy's making a little bit of a fuss over here. What are you doing, lad? Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go, Stormy. He is just such a fussy lad today. I know. Mr. Fuzzy. Trying to woo the girls, going into the corner. Doing your funny little jig there. There you go. So yeah, Icy Corky 9, yeah, we'll watch for mating behavior to see if there might be some fertilized eggs, which is why we'll use the sort of 10-day method once we select the 2 eggs that we are going to be hatching. We'll basically just take a marker, we'll mark the individual eggs. We'll either let the girls sit on it if they have gotten broody, or we will at that time have an incubator, and we'll see if there's any development after 10 days by doing the candling method. And if not, that will mean that we have some rotten eggs on our hands, so we'll have to throw those out, and then we will start again with different eggs. Oh, and David Prowse, yes. The original Darth Vader passed away. Quite sad. I did quite love those movies. It's a shame that he never managed to have a scene where he got to show his face after being the body of Darth Vader for all that time. I think I read that he was initially miffed by that he never got that last scene in Return of the Jedi. Oh, Stormy here's Lauren upstairs. So we have about 10 minutes left now. Lauren and I have a little activity that we need to do at 2. So tomorrow, most likely than not, my lovely partner, aka Chicken Mom, aka Daunton Walnut, will likely be watching Chickies while I am on set. So if any of you want to follow her before tomorrow, I'll also put up a warning on my profile page when I know more about the times. Her name is Daunton Walnut. Let me put up the tag here. And I know that the notifications only get sent out to about 30% of viewers at the moment. But, following her, if you are within that 30%, can really help. Oh, and Icy Corgi 9. James Earl Jones was the voice of Darth Vader. So he wasn't actually the man inside the suit. It was David Prowse that was the man inside the suit, and James Earl Jones was the voice. There's actually some quite funny moments because during the actual filming of the movies, when they're on set, David Prowse actually said all of Darth Vader's lines, and he does not really have a very deep and imposing voice like James Earl Jones. So it can be quite disconcerting to, it's like cognitive dissonance to hear that voice come out of Darth Vader's suit. Oh my. Well, Stormy almost just successfully mated with Kagome again, and Braveheart yet again knocked Stormy off of her back. Oh my. Well, you saw exactly what happened before. Our little Braveheart defended Kagome's honor. Oh, it's okay, Braveheart. It's okay. I know. You're defending your little sister. Okay. You won't defend yourself, but you'll defend your little sister. Oh my, oh my. Stormy was displeased. Oh dear. You got Stormy like crying over there. Oh my. Oh, Miss Braveheart. She's so pleased with herself. She's becoming a little bird blob on my lap now. So yes, the girls are definitely not amenable to mating at the moment. And Braveheart basically just told Stormy on no uncertain terms, do you touch my sister right now? Oh, it's okay, Stormy. It's okay. You're still young. There's still time. Are you okay there, Miss Kagome? She's gotten so still. Her mane is just all fuzzed up. I don't think she knows entirely what to do at the moment because it's never really happened like that to her before. And Braveheart is just watching our little Stormy from above here. Oh my. They're just all kind of watching Stormy right now and seeing what he's going to do. Though I think from her body language, our little Braveheart is quite pleased by what she did. Sushi God 101, that is a good point. We have recently used some of Braveheart's eggs, and we have looked at the yolk, and they're not really showing that spot of life, which is a tiny white spot on the yolk, which is a good indicator that he hasn't managed to successfully mate with them during our time apart. We are definitely looking into getting them little arms to make them kind of like little T-Rexes. That would be a glorious little thing, I think. And yeah, stay tuned for that. That would be lovely. What are you doing over there, Mr. Stormy? What are you doing? You found some more? Ah, you found some more anchovies over there, did you, son? There you go. All right, guys. Well, we are reaching our end of our stream for today. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in. We stream every day. Today was day 165. We have been streaming each and every day of the chickens' lives. So we've seen them grow from just little fuzzballs to the glorious young birds you see today. Yeah, my little ones, yeah. We have collected all of these streams to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. There's a link to it in our profile, as well as a link to our Instagram and Patreon. Thank you to our lovely Patreons, Gamers Play, Memento Mori, Lucidity, Xanthe, February Monster, and Sushi de Carne for your continued support. And I'd like to thank all of you guys out there that have tuned in today to just have a little bit of a relaxing time watching these little chickens be themselves, growing up, developing, having some nice treats, and just, you know, having a nice quiet time. It's hard to feel sad, mad, or a little bit bad when just watching chickens being themselves. Braveheart jumps into my lap like this. They do allow us to pet them, to cuddle them, and other than that, they don't do too much in the way of tricks. And Polarity, thank you for the congratulations there. We have recently hit 700 subs for our YouTube channel, and a lovely way of showing your support of this content is by watching the occasional video. Subscribing definitely helps. We are trying to hit that 1,000 mark, which would be lovely. It would be a way for us to, you know, possibly start turning this into a little bit more than a hobby. Start to produce a bit more. And yeah, the chickens are definitely a great way for us to feel calm. It's a very recharging part of my day. Just being here with them, talking to you guys, old friends and new. And yeah, it just makes me feel centered for the rest of the day. And yes, just 300 more subscribers and we'll start to be able to do live streams on YouTube as well. So we'll be able to do live streams both here on RPAN and YouTube. And of course, I would never abandon you guys here on my on RPAN. RPAN is such a lovely community, and I've met so many wonderful people here. You know, I love it enough that I'm even a moderator on several of the RPAN subs, which several of you might already know just from seeing the tag by my name. So don't worry, we will always still be here, but it would be nice to also be able to live stream on YouTube as well. Alright guys, well tomorrow, once again, Lauren will be taking over, aka Daunting Walnut, and I'll post any times with, any updates with what she's doing. So I will likely see you guys again. I believe I have a COVID test on Tuesday as well. So I will probably be streaming on Wednesday, and Lauren will likely be tomorrow and the day after. Oh, and Polarity, well, we are glad to have you here as well. Thank you all for joining us today, and we will see you all again very soon. I hope all of you out there have lovely days. And, from our ayam cemeni hen Braveheart, our onagadori hen Kagome, and our fuzzy, silky rooster named Stormy, we all wish you a lovely day, and we hope to see all of you again soon. Alright guys, take care. Bye-bye.